Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel, Bales 1986SW. Today is Thursday, so that means it is a weigh-in update. So what has my week been like on the Slimming World plan? So, it's been really good. Thursday was a little bit naughty. After weigh-in, I went to the cafe and I had a naughty treat with my friend. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was about 1 o'clock when we had it, and the next meal I had for my evening meal was 100% on Slimming World. So that was Thursday. Friday was 100% on plan. I had a really nice breakfast on Friday, and then on Friday I had burgers from Aldi, which are once in each. They are like the best burgers ever in my personal opinion. I had one of them with some dairy cheese on in a wholemeal bread cake, and then some chips, which were new potatoes sliced up, and then I put a little bit of paprika on just to give a little bit of bite, and I had it with veg. That was Friday, 100% on plan. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Then Saturday was 100% on plan until my evening meal. We went to watch my brother-in-law play in the Doncaster Legends game, and it was an amazing day. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Had nothing naughty whilst I was there. And then on the evening, to celebrate his amazing achievement, and we went back to the in-laws and we went and got pizzas and things like that. However, I decided that I didn't really want pizza. It's not one of my favourites, don't get me wrong. I do like the odd Domino's here and there, but I wasn't in the mood for pizzas as such. So we went and called at Asda, and what I did is got some, I was off plan, so I got some crusty bread, some the low fat like Brussels pate, and then I got some nice ham, and I did like a little like platter of food. I just was in the mood to pick, and then so I had that, and I did have caramelized onion, like it's like a little bread. It's extra special Asda, whatever it is. It's a little like garlic bread, but it's got caramelized onion on. I had half of that and thoroughly enjoyed it. That was everything I had on Saturday. Sunday, it was pouring down on Sunday. It was horrendous on Sunday. But as you know from the previous week, I did mention that we were getting a skip, and a skip did come. And on Sunday, we fettled, as I would say, my little boy's bedroom. He's in that age now where he's 10, it's his last year of primary school in September. So we wanted to like get his room ready for like major changes what are coming up. And he still had like some like kid toys, like some Disney planes, like Rusty the Crop Hopper and things like that, which he never played. They were just sat on top of his wardrobe, and some of his clothes needed sorting out. So we sorted it all out. Broken toys went in the skip, others went to charity, things like that. So we had a really good sort out on Sunday, and really fettled this room, moved it around, and I just find it so relaxing and rewarding when you do that. So his bedroom is now tip top. Bank holiday Monday, we were in the garden. It was lots of body magic on Monday, that is for sure. Also on Sunday I did Fanti gammon, and I did it with veg and roast potatoes, and a Sind Yorkshire pudding, and Bessie. I love Aunt Bessie. So that was Sunday lunch. I did that, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So I knew that my in-laws were coming on the Monday to help us do our garden, so I kept some of the Fanti gammon, which is obviously free on the plan. And on Monday I made gammon sandwiches, which were in a bread roll for me. They were wholemeal bread roll for me and my mother-in-law, because she followed the Slimming World plan. For everyone else, they had it in a white bread cake, because they do prefer white bread than wholemeal. Fair dues. Had that when it was, I had a low packet of crisps with mine, and some cherry tomatoes, cucumber sticks and pepper sticks. It was really nice, 100% enjoyed it. So yeah, lots of body magic happened in the garden, lots of weeding. We're doing a border, we've got some railway sleepers coming, and we've got a really nice border coming with some laurel trees. A trampoline with sides is coming in a couple of weeks, which is on order, for the bottom end of the garden next to like the playhouse kind of thing. So it's looking in order, and I cannot wait. We just need the weather now. So yeah, that was Monday, and then Tuesday they went to a trampoline park with some friends. I had a cappuccino, and then Wednesday was 100% on plan, and obviously I had 2 netball matches yesterday because I had a hospital appointment, so I didn't really eat well yesterday. It was just grab and go, like free food. And then my evening meal, which was late because of my netball, I didn't get in till 9:20. I did the Aldi's free rice, which you just shove in the microwave. That was in the microwave while I was having a shower. And then once that was getting done, I came out of the shower and got some ready cooked chicken breasts, sliced it on top. I had my healthy A choice still, so I had mozzarella cheese on top. It was just like melting while a coffee was brewing. And yeah, that was my evening meal yesterday, and then today I got weighed. So it's been an okay week. I won't say it was 100% food optimized, but I've made the best choices where possible, and I've had a few off-plan meals. But I've not overdone it in those off-plan meals. And yes, I've had a really good week. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Everything I've eaten as well. But like I say, it's not been 100% food optimized, but there's been a lot of body magic this week. That is for sure. Also as well, I was looking back at some photographs which my mother-in-law had on her computer. We're looking back at a wedding where we went to my cousin's wedding, and it happened to be in New York. It was like an amazing wedding we went to, and that was the time where my weight peaked, and I did not like myself one bit. I was in a really bad place mentally. I pretended to be on Star Week because there was no way I was going to get into a swimming costume where they were getting married. I had a pool there. We had a pool in our hotel where we were staying, and unfortunately, I'm gutted. I'm on Star Week. Obviously, I was never on Star Week, and that's what it was like. I can remember the blue dress I wore for the actual wedding ceremony. It was a size 22, and the zip wouldn't fasten, so I was like doing the Impulse advert all day in this dress. I couldn't move my hands until I had a few berries, and on the evening then obviously I didn't really care. But yeah, there was a lot of emotion. I really wanted to go to New York. That was my second time going to New York. New York to me is like, I just adore it. I love everything America. I adore it. And yeah, I just didn't feel good. Really, really unhappy. Always felt like I was getting judged. I probably wasn't getting judged, just how I felt. I just sat, it was horrendous. The wedding was absolutely gorgeous, but my mental state and how I felt in my own skin was at its lowest point. And my cousin married an Indian woman, and part of the ceremony was they had an Indian feel, and we bought the saris. I always call it the wrong word, saris, and obviously I had to show a little bit of skin. And the photograph, which I'll insert here, is me wearing this sari, and yeah, that smile I put on my face is a fake smile. It was like kind of thing, and yeah. So it was nice to look back at that, because I could 100%, I will never go back to that Rachel, never, and never. So that made me realise how far I have come on my journey, and most importantly, where my mental state is. It's all right showing these like before and after photographs, and it does keep me on plan. But when I look back at those photographs, it's not like the weight I am looking at. I can remember how I felt in that photograph, and that's how different I see myself. Yes, I've lost 5 stone, and that's incredible. But my mindset now is so much better, it's so much healthier. And I think a lot about me losing weight was to get into this happy place. And I've always spoke about this happy place. And I am finally here. I just love it. I can't explain that. I'm not very good with explaining how I feel. But I'm just really, really happy. One moment the kids are off because it's half term. yeah, so yeah, my mental state is so much better. I'm just comfortable in my own skin, and I've accepted my lumps and bumps and my mum told me my cesarean section, and yes, I've got wobbly little bits on my arms, but that's who makes me, and I am just happy. So let's get on with the results. I've rambled on, I do apologise. Is I maintained, so I am currently at 11 stone 12 pound maintained, and I'm 5 stone £0.5 loss. So I'm £0.5 under my set target, which was 5 stone. So I am very, very happy. So yeah, sometimes when you've maintained or you've had a small loss, sometimes we can get really frustrated about it. I'm not now like I'm a target member, but when I was on my weight loss journey, those small losses or those maintains really frustrated me when I deserved to have a loss, a bigger loss or a loss. It was really frustrating, but sometimes looking back on photographs or looking back on non-scale victories is the way where it keeps you on track, in my personal opinion. If I've not got the weight loss I wanted on my weight loss journey, yes, I had a little moan and and it was frustrating, and nothing can take. You've done all that hard work, and you're like, I should be rewarded with like a £2 loss or whatever that will be. But I always try to find the positives in that week. So it could have been that I moved a jean size. It could have been that I got a compliment that someone had recognised I'd lost weight. It could have been that I just looked in the mirror and thought, you know what, you look okay today. And taking those non-scale victories is amazing, and starting them early on your weight loss is really, really helpful, because when you become a Targy member, you don't get the nice blingy stickers, you don't get the certificates. It's all about happy and secure in your own body when you become a Target member, because sometimes when everyone's getting those nice little shiny stickers and things like that, it can become quite hard, not slim and getting slim with the week and things like that, when you're used to getting rewards on your journey or something to look forward to. Whereas now, me looking forward to something in my Slimming World journey could be a compliment. It could be a pair of size 12 jeans which I've not worn in ages finally fit, because we know what jeans are like. Some jeans fit you, some jeans don't, kind of thing. Jeans, I hate jean shopping. So that's what I look for now on my weight loss journey, is my non-scale victories. They mean more to me now than my weight loss. Do not get me wrong, I still want to be in my happy bubble, as I call it, and I focus on that, but I do now like looking at my non-scale victories more. And my biggest non-scale victory this week is looking back at that photograph and looking how far I have come. Not in my weight loss journey, that mean you can clearly see I've lost weight, but when I look at that photograph, that smile is so fake, it is unreal. I can remember sat there and it was horrendous. I just didn't like it. So yeah, I'm going to say that I am very proud of myself this week, because that photograph has given me like yes kind of thing, I've done it. So I hope you have a wonderful week on plan. So food optimise when you can, sending huge positive thoughts. Rachel, bye.